about restaurants with new gen, about what stuffs are going to be added, and things like that. So, in August, as everyone probably knows, there's going to be cars, as you guys probably would or wouldn't know. But yes, in fact, there are going to be cars. Because if you were in that Discord, it would say something about Rust Console Edition roadmap. And I think I was in 1.03 devlog or devlog 40, as people say. And what's gonna happen is that you can now purchase like mini copters from the Airwolf. Bandit count for 750 scrap with a maximum full capacity of 500. But that is not true on some servers. Yes, on official, that would be true. Yes, that would be true. Scrap transport helicopters we would have and attack helis. So like PC stuff. We got aerial controls for PS4 and Xbox Series X. Well, no, PS5 and Xbox Series X. We got aerial, like, SAM-site systems. Whatever you call them. I call them aerial defense systems. But you guys could call them what you call them normally. But, yeah. What also, there is parachutes. Parachutes like PC, but except from you have to jump and press X to deploy. The parachute is craftable and lets you glide silently and safely from high places. It is craftable at a tier 2 workbench using 2 tops and 2 summon kits and 50 cloth. There's homing missile launchers. Just aim, just wait for it to lock on, and then, like usual, shoot it. It'll attack them. There's now building animations, and there are hot air balloons. Hot air balloons, personally, would be my favorite. I don't use the hot air balloons, but I'm just saying it might personally be my favorite. As well as the building skins. HV rockets are rebalanced now, so they're more durable and stuff, and the damage has been rebalanced to make them more, you know. So the roadmap in August is the modular vehicles DLC with the, with DLCs, like how I said, not with the DLC. Okay. In September, we're gonna have the quality of life updates. That's probably polar bears or something like that. Maybe new wolf updates. Basically, it's going to be good updates, but then it's also going to be really bad updates. In October, we'll get MLRS/Desert Base with more DLCs. We'll get the Arctic update in November with DLCs, and December would get Christmas event with more DLCs. I would say, personally, I think the Arctic update should be with the December on Christmas. Is because it seems more natural to have it like that. But yet again, some people might be like, nah, I don't think so, I don't think, and stuff like that. And that's what makes it really hard for us to get things done, because they're like, okay, we gotta get what the community wants, but the community always wants these 3 different things all the time. So that would be a hard... My voice does not have to be like this right now, bro. Yeah, so we're excited to share. Well, I'm excited to share what's coming, and just, if you want more, maybe comment a part 2 on this video and stuff. The fight sounds for the helicopters are more natural and dynamic now, so that's also a plus. You get the new garage door skins, like, it depends with what you really have right now. It depends, really. Well, it doesn't depend, because it is going to happen, and it will happen. But, yeah. It will happen. So, like, there's going to be, like, well, with the building animations, I'll tell you what's coming with that. Buildings now feel more dynamic, with the addition of new animations, bringing life and impact to every structure you place. Now, personally, I think that's pretty cool. That might be my favorite. The course of a second, if you want to switch from a classic way of building, so basically not the new building animation, but no one's done that. Some sites can do more damage to hot air balloons, so making the ability not being able to climb. So that would be a really bad update slash thing. If we go on the DLC, you can get Legacy Wood, Adobe, Brick, Brutalist, and they all have their own pretty sick building animation. So that's pretty cool. You can get like the Adobe building skin for the gates, which I personally think is also really cool. I really like the Adobe. I don't know if you guys like the Adobe, but I badly like Adobe Brutalist, my bad. I really like the Brutalist. I think it's got like a nice texture to it. A really nice one. But for like community servers, like I said, there's a Rust consoles becoming even bigger community servers available at G-Portal. Every community server offers a different type of play style. Now that is true. True. Every community server offers a different play style. Explore the server list of new ways and adventures, and create your own community server. Calling, community leaders, control and stuff. You can customize, go deeper, manage and control your server. So you could create a server, but then you've got the community server paid for. So for 30 days, it could be £15.95 or 15 USD, whatever your currency is, $15.95. For 90 days is £47.83 pounds. Like I said, it's me for pounds. You could be completely different from mine. Alright. And then for 180 days, you could get £95.66. And then, yeah, basically that. Step from, when you look at the patch notes for the thing, like for devblog 40, for the Airwolf, a new vendor has landed at Bandit Camp. As you guys know, the Airwolf vendor is now open. Go to the spot for air vehicles out front. Of the Airwolf vendor offering helicopters. So that's basically everything for this, like, going through video about what's in New Gem. This is basically it. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.